gotta tell you, what is it about this library? I've only done that song about 5,000 times in the last 30 years, and I get here and something is up. Maybe it's that one-eyed...
the harshest critic in the world.
Yeah, all right. Okay, so...
Who's that?
Well, I wasn't.
Oh my stars. Wow.
I don't get it. It was in tune when I brought it home for you. Anyhow, I'm a fool for love songs, a romantic fool that I am. Ask my wife, she'll say, he's a fool. Yeah. This is a love song. You got to listen very closely to both the words and the lyrics. One person got the joke. Okay. 2 people got the joke. All seriousness aside, this is an absolute love song. And I just love this song. I hope you like it. It's called I'll Give You a Daisy a Day.
I heard that.
You're going to hear it again.
Yes, I heard that.
We got to tune this guitar. I'm sorry. Must be the weather. You know, I brought it out in the weather, brought it in. Stand back. They're old strings. Look out. Better. It's still way off.
I got a tune to play down there. I got a tune. I mean, plug into this thing, just step on it.
Really?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Let's get closer. Something magic about this library. I'm the guy that other people bring their stuff to the tune. All right, let's see. He remembers the first time he met her. Remembers the first thing she said. He remembers the first time he held her, and the night that she came to his bed. He remembers her sweet way of saying, honey, has something gone wrong? He remembers the games and the plays, and the reason he wrote this song. I'll give you a daisy a day. I'll give you a daisy a day. I'll love you until the rivers run still, and the 4 winds we know blow away. They would walk down the street in the evening. For years I would see them go by, and the love that was more than the clothes that they wore could be seen in the gleam of their eye. As a kid, they would take me for candy. I'd love to go tagging along. We'd hold hands, we'd walk to the corner, and the old man would sing her his song. I'll give you a daisy a day, dear. I'll give you a daisy a day. I'll love you until the rivers run still, and the four winds we know blow away. Now he walks down the street in the evening. He goes by the old candy store. I somehow believe he's believing. He's holding her hand like before, for he feels all her love walking with him. He laughs at the things she might say. Then the old man walks up to the hilltop and gives her a daisy a day. I'll give you a daisy a day, dear. I'll give you a daisy a day. I'll love you until the rivers run still, and the four winds we know blow away. I'll love you until the rivers run still, and the four winds we know blow away. I love that song. It's much better when the guitar's in tune. That's a great song. Hard to read the crowd when there's no crowd to read. But there's a guy, we owe a debt of gratitude to this fellow. His name is Dave Guard. I'm sure everybody knows who that is. Dave Guard is the reason we're here tonight. He had this idea to bring this format, acoustic music, in a setting where you have a rapport with the audience and all sorts of different songs. He worked hard to bring this sort of thing out of Bohemia, out of the coffee houses of the 1950s to the mass audience. He had a group that was called Dave Guard and the Calypsonians. They didn't get famous until they changed their name to the Kingston Trio. Then they got famous. They opened the door for people like Peter, Paul, and Mary, and the Smothers Brothers, and Judy Collins, Bob Dylan, John Latini, and us. That's why we're here. And he was a really neat guy. He wasn't a songwriter per se, but he had an eye. He had an eye and an ear and an imagination, and he would come up with the songs for that group. That was kind of what his thing was coming up with the material. And it could be rock and roll, it could be bluegrass, it could be folk, it could be calypso, a novelty song, a song from a Broadway show, anything. They fit it into their format, and it worked.